Good evening and welcome back to Twin State Sports. 5 athletes in Lauderdale County have earned a prestigious honor that many could only dream of at this stage of their lives. 5 athletes have been selected to be in the very first ever All-State Junior High School basketball game to be played in Jackson, Mississippi. The boys are undoubtedly excited about the unique and groundbreaking opportunity.
You know, making his team, it being the first one, it makes you feel special. Right. You'll be the first one to ever do it. You tell people that you were the first one, you were the original.
Being selected to play is a huge honor to play all the best competition in the state of Mississippi. I'm looking forward to it.
The players will partake in a series of mandatory practices, with one taking place this weekend. The first game scheduled for March the 3rd in the state capitol. A record-setting start to the season, accompanied by an SEC regular season championship, has landed MSU head coach Vic Schaefer on the semifinalist list for the Naismith Women's College Basketball Coach of the Year award. The Dogs 28-0, 14-0 in league play, with just 2 regular season games left in their season. 9 other coaches, including Gino Auriemma and Kim Mulkey of Baylor, were named to the list. Schaefer was named a finalist for this same award last season. The Mississippi State softball team improved to 9-1 on Tuesday night when Morgan Bell delivered a timely smash down the left field line as the Lady Dogs walked off in an 8-inning thriller over Southeastern Louisiana 3-2. The Dogs' lone loss of the season came back on Friday to Drake. The season about to get much more challenging for a team that has yet to face a Power 5 conference foe. Their next 3 games will end that. They'll play Arizona State, Nebraska, and Oklahoma State beginning tomorrow. Mississippi State men's basketball team's win over Texas A&M went a long way in their quest to make an appearance in this year's NCAA tournament. The Aggies, who looked like a conference contender early in the season, were bullied by a handful of Bulldogs who scored in double figures in their 93-81 win. Abdul Adu led the charge with 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks as MSU won their 20th game of the season. It's just the 18th time in program history that the team has managed to win 20 games in the same year. MSU is 5th in the SEC with an 8-7 record. The Rebels playing their first game without Andy Kennedy last night on the road in Columbia, and they got a bucket in the closing seconds of regulation from Breein Tyree to force overtime. And Ole Miss held the Tigers to just 3 free throws in overtime to snap their 7-game losing streak. Tyree finished with 25 points on the evening to help interim head coach Tony Madlock pick up his first victory at the helm at Ole Miss. Terrence Davis added 19 in the win for Ole Miss, who now sits at 5-10 of the conference with 3 regular season games remaining. The loss for Mizzou was a heartbreaker for their tournament hopes. They still have a chance, but they're 8-7 in league play. No NHL players equals a big problem for the United States. Last night's Olympic Games, the U.S. eliminated from the Olympics by the Czech Republic in a shootout. The U.S. failed to capitalize on their 5 power plays and will now be heading home. It's the first time since 2008 that the U.S. has failed to reach the medal round. And then on the slopes, Lindsey Vonn earned a spot on the podium in what was likely one of her final Olympic races. Vonn didn't take home a gold, but it was a great ending to her career nonetheless. She took home bronze in the women's downhill. She is now the oldest female alpine skiing medalist in Olympic history. Vonn will compete Thursday in the alpine combined, and if I do my math, kind of sort of math, Thursday, is that tomorrow, is that today, is it both?
Right, oh yeah, with the time change.
Yeah, I think that's kind of sort of
Let's just go with Thursday.
It's kind of, yeah, let's go with Thursday.
And she's emotional.
Yeah, she said after something along the lines of, felt like she got gold.
Yeah.
Even though it was only bronze.
I wanted to know, why don't the men send the professional hockey players?
The NHL didn't want to participate this year. I don't know. I mean, you know that. I don't know why they don't, but they didn't want to participate. They didn't want to put their season on hold for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
But that's what they get, I guess.
Thank you, sir.
Exactly.